Famous as the birthplace of the Maratha king Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj, Shivneri Fort was among the important citadels during the Maratha rule. It is located near Junnar town in the Pune district, about 95 kilometers north of Pune. The fort attracts a large number of tourists, history buffs, and trekkers because of its association with Shivaji Maharaj, who dreamt of creating a Hindu Swarajya. Located at an elevation of 2,260 feet, the fort resembles the shape of a Shiva Pind or the divine phallus. The fort is accessible by two routes, one via stone steps carved out of the rock face, which date back to the Satvahana era, and the other a rough, extremely hazardous path. The second route has been improved to make it tourist-friendly. When Jizabai was pregnant, Shahaji Raze Bhosle, the father of Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj, moved his family to the safety of the Shivneri fort. Shivaji Maharaj was born in the fort on February 19, 1630, near the Shivai temple in the fort. He was named Shivaji after goddess Shivai, who is believed to have protected the young warrior and his king during difficult times. Shivneri is a hill fort containing a triangular shape and has its entrance from the southwest side of the hill. Apart from the main gate, there is an entrance to the fort from the side which is locally described as the chain gate, wherein one has to hold chains to climb up to the fort gate. The fort extends up to 1 mile or 1.6 kilometers with 7 spiral well-defended gates. The fort has 7 doors: Maha Darwaza, Parwangitsa Darwaza, Hatti Darwaza, Pir Darwaza, Shipai Darwaza, Fatak Darwaza, and Kulamkat Darwaza. Strong walls and sheer rock cliffs on 3 sides ensured that Shivneri was well protected. While coming on the fort via the 7 doors, if one turns left from the main road after crossing the 5th door called Shipai Darwaza, you reach the temple of goddess Shivai. There are 6 to 7 caves in the rock behind this temple, and there is an idol of goddess Shivai in the temple. After the entry to the fort from the last door, the Ambar Khana can be seen at the front, which was used to store food grains. There are mud walls all around the fort. Within the fort, the major buildings are the prayer hall, a tomb, and a mosque. On the way, there are 2 water tanks called Ganga and Yamuna, which have water throughout the year. At the center of the fort is a water pond, which is named Badami Talav. To the south of the Badami Talav are the statues of Jizabai and a young Shivaji Maharaj. The foundation of the memorial of Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj on the Shivneri fort was laid by the first Chief Minister of Maharashtra, Sri Yashwantrao Chavan, and it was also inaugurated by him. Bal Shivaji, Shivaji in his childhood, rotating his small sword and describing his dreams to his mother Jizamata, is the theme of this memorial laid in Shiv Kunj. In front of Shiv Kunj, there is a building where Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj was born. This is a 2-storied building, on the ground floor of which Shivaji Maharaj was born. A statue of Shivaji Maharaj is installed there. The road going from front of Shiv Kunj leads to Kadelot Kada, a precipice from where a person was killed by hurling him down. This sheer drop was used to award punishment to criminals. Shivneri Fort sits in the midst of several forts. To its north stands the fort of Narayangarh and Harishchandragarh. Hatsar, Chavand, Jeevdhan, and Bhairavgarh are also close by. 5 dams, Vadaz, Yedgaon, Pimpalgaon, Manikdo, and Dimbhe, situated around Shivneri, are also popular picnic spots. 2 kilometers away from Shivneri Fort, There are the Lenyadri caves, which is one of the Ashtavinayak temples in Maharashtra. February to August is the correct time to visit this fort. The surroundings stay nice and green all through this time period. The year 2023 marks the beginning of the 350th year of the coronation of Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj. The Maharashtra government hosted the Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj Janmotsav between February 18th and 23rd at the Shivneri Fort in Pune, with various events for tourists. Speaking of splendor, the fort's history is not the only thing that attracts visitors. Its majestic build, cleverly executed architecture, and the view of the lush green valleys of Sahyadri Mountains are also reasons why this fort is famous amongst trekkers. Visit Shivneri and witness an exemplary historic grandeur, art, and beauty.